it's a common thing. I'm not stereotyping, but a lot of black people don't travel in the UK. Don't know why. Well, I think I might know some reasons why. What's going on, people? It's your boy again, the Fedorafox, live coming to you from sunny England. Okay, it's not sunny, it's actually raining. Today I'm out to get a haircut for the first time during this quarantine lockdown situation that's going on. Currently in July, and in the UK since the 4th of July, the government has allowed various shops to open, a lot more shops. Many businesses have opened back up as normal with the obvious restrictions, the 2-meter rule with the distance and stuff. And so I'm just so glad that there's an opportunity to just get a fresh trim, because your boy is looking very grizzly at the moment, like a grizzly bear. So I did attempt to give myself a fade, and let's just say it didn't go too well. But anyway, I'll try and capture some of the haircut being done in my local barber. But it's not too local actually. I actually do have to travel about 20 minutes away from my house, because you got to go to the right barber. Sometimes you take a chance and go somewhere else. You might even pay more money and get a terrible job. But yeah, I want you guys to come along, have a look at what's going on in the UK. I'm not sure I will get a chance to show too much that's happening out on the streets because it's raining and I don't want my camera to get soaked. Nevertheless, guys, stay tuned and you should see me shortly.
Aquí a Cartagena y nos informan de que hoy hay toque de queda, ¿no? En la ciudad.
So guys, I'm around the corner from my barber, or the barber shop that I usually go to do my hair. I had a little drive by and it looks like there's not many people inside, so maybe, fingers crossed, I won't be waiting for long, and your boy will be looking fresh soon. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. And then I'm not sure, man.
This one you do yourself?
Yeah, but it kind of went wrong.
Very.
Wrong. So I need you to work your magic, guy.
Yeah, how to fix it.
Okay. Turn, guys, to get my hair cut. It's been a long time.
About a month. About 4 months.
Yeah. People at work making fun of me when I cut my own hair and it went wrong.
People laughing at you.
Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in a bit. I'll show you the results afterwards. Yes, guys, I am done. Finally got a trim, or a haircut, however you want to say it. Can't have my camera out too long because it's raining, but there you go. Okay, guys, I'm back and I'm nice and fresh. No longer looking grizzly. Man, it feels so nice to have a decent haircut, man. Feels so good. Yeah, anyone else who's going through a similar thing, you know how it is. It's not to say men are so massively bothered about their appearance. Like, too much, but you know, it's nice to look fresh. You know what I mean? Now I don't look so old. I just feel good. I feel like I've lost some pounds off my face just from the beard alone. Even though it wasn't even too wild, but yeah, man, it's really good. Yeah, so you know, the quarantine rules have lifted a little bit, well, quite a lot actually. Lots of businesses have opened up, as I mentioned before. Nevertheless, I still have my goals in mind. Ideally, I'd love to travel, not only to Colombia, but Colombia would be a nice destination. But what I want to do in the meantime is introduce you to my own city, my own country, and it's not only for foreigners or people outside of the UK, it's also for people inside of the UK, because it's a common thing. I'm not stereotyping, but a lot of black people don't travel in the UK. Don't know why. Well, I think I might know some reasons why. Had a little chat with a family member, and you know, she seems to have her reasons on why she thinks black people don't travel that much in the UK. You know, there are beaches in the UK. There are some nice beaches. I haven't been to them personally yet, but I am planning to do so. And when I do so, I'm going to make it a good adventure. I might bring along a couple of friends or a good friend of mine, and we, you know, we'll explore, see what there is to do on these beaches and around these beaches, and not only beaches but also other cities. You know, look at some of the cool things that are going on, because there are things to do. Although I would say in Europe, for me personally, I feel like you do have to spend more money in order to have a great time. Not because you know, things are so expensive, but you know, the weather isn't so great in the UK, if I can just stand on that alone. So you have to really pick and choose your days and your weeks and stuff like that. And you know, it can be a bit challenging, but it's not terrible. It's not absolutely terrible. The further south you go in the UK, getting closer to France, you know, the weather picks up a bit. And so, you know, I will be doing some vlogging, some travel vlogging, and introducing you all to various destinations. Some might be well known, others might not be too well known. And yeah, like, I'm excited to do that, man. I'm excited to, again, explore and tour my own country, the country that I was born in. The thing with me, I don't know if I have such a deep connection, or the reason why I feel like I have a deep urge to go into Latin America is because my dad is from British Guyana, which is next to Venezuela. And I don't know, maybe there's just that curiosity there. Although obviously in British Guyana they don't speak Spanish, but you know, it's so close to Venezuela. You know, you can pretty much kind of walk over the border more or less, and you're in a country that just speaks Spanish. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, I would even like to travel there, but you know, I'd have to do my research because I don't know enough about how things work over there. I was speaking to one of my friends from Ethiopia, and you know, they were saying or agreeing that, you know, black people in the UK are afraid to travel. Well, I wouldn't say afraid as in they would never travel, but I don't know, they're very reserved, and they can easily be talked out of going, so they won't just randomly say, "Oh, I'm jumping on a plane and I'm gonna go to Ethiopia and stay there for 3 months." But other people do that. You know, it's amazing. Other people from other countries, black or not, but you know, I'm black myself, so I can speak from my point of view. I don't know too many black people that travel like just to random countries, and if they do, it's usually people that are coming from other countries coming to the UK, or from international countries coming to Europe. But yeah, I think, you know, there needs to be a shift, a change in our thinking, in our approach to life, and not making up excuses for why we don't do things, and actually just doing it, being brave enough. A reason why I want to travel is because I've always had a slight fear of traveling to certain places because of the unknown. And you know, there's not too many people in my family that do traveling. My mom used to live in Germany. She lived in Germany for a year. She even worked there. Worked in a restaurant, or I think it was a chip shop. And she even picked up some of the language as well. So, you know, like, you know, if my mom can do it, I can do it. I'm a man. I can do it. But yeah, Colombia seems to be the destination. Before that, I wanted to go to Venezuela. Venezuela was where I wanted to go first. But you know, the more I talk to Venezuelans, the more they say it's not a good time. It's never been a good time. For 7 years, it's never been a good time. But for 9 years, it hasn't been a good time to go. But then people are going. Chinese people are going. White people are going. Arabs are going. Everyone's going. No black people are going. Or at least you don't hear of it or see of it, or see a video or hear a podcast about any of that stuff. Yeah, there are things to, you know, think about, and there are concerns about certain places, certain countries, XYZ. But you know, for those who complain about being in the UK and you do nothing about it, why? What's the point? Now, I'm saying that because I used to complain too, but maybe during this lockdown period, I've started to reevaluate certain things. And you know, in this country there are cool places to go, there are nice places to go, but what I think, you know, crosses certain people's mind, especially amongst black people, is wherever they travel in the UK, you know, you always get to a place where there's not many black people there. And it still is strange, but at the same time it's not strange to me, because you know, I understand some things. But yeah, like, you know, we tend to use the racism card before we even experience racism. And it's a bit strange because not everything is racism. You know, certain reactions you get from people it's not always about racism. Sometimes it's just ignorance. Sometimes it's just shock. Sometimes it's just they're just not used to the change. I mean, if a bunch of black people went to Japan, we would stand out. And it's probably not so much now because there's quite a few people going to Japan and actually living there. Quite a few black people moving from America, from United States, and actually living in Japan, taking on the culture, you know, really taking on the culture, not just trying to ultimately bring everything that they are and that they're used to and trying to push it in the face of others in their own country, which is kind of stupid, you know. When in Rome, act like the Romans. It's a fact. Like, what's so hard about that? You know, when you go into certain people's houses, they have rules. Take off your shoes, you know, so you take off your shoes. Other people don't have that rule. Some people see taking off their shoes as a disrespect. on both sides. Others don't. Like, who's gonna be the leader and take charge and take command over their own choices, over their own passions, desires, goals? You know, it has to be the individual. Like, as for me, that's what I'm gonna do, God willing. You know, because again, like I always say, nothing can happen unless God allows. That's always been true in my life as a fact. So yeah, don't know if you noticed, I've taken off my glasses. You know, you guys are only used to seeing me with my Fox glasses, but they're kind of wet at the moment because I got caught in a bit of rain and I haven't wiped it down yet, but I'll get to that when I'm about to drive off in my car. And yeah, guys, you know, there will be more vlogs coming as things start to progress and open up. As you know, I'm new to vlogging, new to YouTubing, and you know, I will be, you know, producing more content. In the meantime, guys, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button and support me. Click on the little bell icon there that you see, and when I upload a new video or when I go live, you will get updates to know that I've gone live or uploaded a new video. Guys, in the meantime, keep it real, stay safe as much as you can. Don't give up on your dreams, don't give up on your passions, because we still have to live even in the midst of warfare. Like, people still have to live. You know, history will tell you, by the grace of God, things will increase in a positive way in certain areas. Not everything will go according to plan, but you know, we have to be strong enough to adapt and have faith and just get whatever it is that you have to do, get it done.